What up, tubers? Welcome back to day 2 of the Arena Open. It took me 7 tries. 5 of them were recorded, and you probably saw them. The last 2 I finally grounded out, although they were not recorded. But as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. I'll go give a quick snapshot of the deck I did qualify with. Finally, it was a nice Izoni, hide in plain sight, outrageous robbery, doppelgang deck with double Nervous Gardener, a bunch of good black and green cards. So we got there, and that means we get to draft. So let's go do that. Let's go do draft number 1 here, day 2 of the Arena Open. Remember, you have to go 3 wins or better, so 3 or 4 wins to qualify for draft number 2. And draft number 2 is when you can make the cash. So it was a bit brutal. It wasn't the most tries I've ever had to do, but it was getting up there. Yeah. By the end of it, the games aren't very fun. You're playing out of desperation, but good to qualify, and at least we got a lot of good content out of it, or at least I want to say it was good content, even though I didn't actually record the qualifying run itself. But in any case, let's jump into the draft, and we'll bring it back when it starts. All right, draft is a go. Did not open a good mythic or rare to start, but that's not a problem because we do have a card equivalent to a rare, and that is a Novice Inspector. Pick one, pack one. There is really no other choice here, I think. There are some okay other cards, but this is just a very clear Novice Inspector. Pick one, pack one. Not a bad spot to be if you're not going to open up a good rare or mythic. So obviously that would have been ideal. We're not losing out on any great white cards. I guess On the Job would be a good wheel if we stick with this. Case of Pilfered Proof, generally not good enough. Okay, turn, or rather, pick one Inspector into getting past one of the best mythics in the format. Okay. That's insane. Krenko is also in this pack. So what did they take? You can open, I guess, on Arena, I can't even remember. You can open 3 rares or mythics? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, we are not going to complain. We are getting past one of the best cards you can. Dogwalker, Consultant, Panther, Inspector. This is a very good pack. I am going to take the Vindicator, and I am not going to complain. This is a Binding versus a Phantom. Wow, okay. Sometimes things just fall into your lap. Is Binding better than Phantom? It's a little bit tough here. I guess the removal spell, maybe? You can't really go wrong with removal. But Phantom is such a good 2-drop, but I guess this is probably a little bit better to start things off. All right, we do not get a red card here. Sorry, not red card, white card here. I'm not going to be taking Due Diligence, so I think the 2 choices are Public Thoroughfare and Out Cold. I think Out Cold is better, although Soul Innervation isn't bad. This doesn't really have a ton of synergy in specifically white-black, if we ended up that route. Yeah, I think I like the Out Cold. The safest pick is Thoroughfare, but I think Out Cold's probably my choice here. Double Gorehound pack. Kind of wish I had taken that Soul Innervation now. There's a Concealed Weapon. We're not playing Sanctuary Wall, I don't believe. Could take a second Out Cold. Do I want to stay open and take the Gorehound here? I guess we'll do that. Let's stay open. I don't think I'm going to take Concealed Weapon. Let's go like this. Granite Witness is great. We know we want to be playing white, so even if I don't end up playing white-blue, the Witness will still have utility. Yeah, I don't think I want to play any of these other cards. Okay. Wow, getting past Aurelia's Vindicator. Pretty freaking good. These are not the greatest of cards. I guess the Case of the Gorgon's Kiss is maybe playable. I feel like here I'd sooner rather take the Eavesdropper in case we end up in white-green. Because I think the Eavesdropper is the best card in this pack. Let's do that. Eaves it up. I mean, yeah. Getting past that Vindicator just kind of the bonk. That was pick 7, so one more pack we haven't yet seen to maybe get a solid playable. There are some good playables there, but not really in the colors we want. I could take the Unscrupulous Agent, though I haven't found this card to be all that impressive. If I am playing white-black, though, that's the 2 power or less matters, right? I think Cease and Desist is actually better here. Remember, this is best of 3, and Cease and Desist is surprisingly good. Pick your poison maybe for sideboard. Festerleech is okay sometimes. I think I'd rather have the pick your poison. That is a 10th pick Panther. Okay, that's quite good there. Otherwise, I maybe take the Toxic Analysis. Pretty happy I took that Eavesdropper now that we're getting the Panther. 10th pick. I don't know why people don't like the Panther. You still get it pretty late. I mean, it's good early and it's good late, I feel like. Case of the Shattered Pact. Yeah, I'll take that. The binding is replaceable and it's a common. If we indeed end up with a deck that wants to run the case, it'll be really nice to have. See, there you go. I don't think they went this way. I think I'd rather have the first Alibi. Concealed Weapon, playable too. Nice, okay. Passing another Novice Inspector here, or rather what would be our second Novice Inspector, but the Wojak Investigator, another really good white flyer. Not a bomb, but just very solid, right? Specialist is good. Monitor and Dronesmith are fine. Another Witness. Another Thoroughfare. Let's take the Investigator. Still very open to anything but white, but I guess we are kind of leaning towards green, possibly. Notably, I didn't wheel the like on the job or that whatever case from my other pack. All right, another solid set of cards here. I do like Performer. I think this card's quite good, but haven't really seen any red signals. I mean, the Concealed Weapon was kind of late, but otherwise there wasn't much. The safest pick, probably Fuss and Bother. This has been a really solid card for me. There is a hard-hitting Questions here, which is good. Gardener is also fantastic, of course. But I think I'm going to stick with the white for now. Could also just take like the shadowy back street if we really wanted to. Yeah, I think Fuss Bother makes more sense. Make your move. Another Granite Witness. Thinking Cap is probably going to end up being okay since white has so many detectives. There's a second Gorehound here too. I like having access to Make Your Move. Card's quite good. A lot of relevant artifact enchantments and, of course, creatures with power 4 or greater. Need more early game plays, ideally. More Gorehounds. Another Nervous Gardener. Okay. I should probably start taking these Gardeners, I think. Right? They would also allow me to splash very, very easily. Man, could have had like 5 Gorehounds already, but yeah, Gardener's the best card there. Case of the Trampled Garden. Commercial District. Auspicious Arrival's really good too. I don't know, I've been hit or miss with this case. It can be very good, but if you're behind, it's usually kind of weak. I mean, at least it buffs up one of your creatures. I think the Arrival's probably better. This is kind of an interesting choice. So even the Thinking Cap and Antiquity are fine. And lots of choices there, but yeah, I'm going to take the Auspicious. It's the second Relive the Past we've seen. I don't actually think this card is garbage. I just don't think it's very good. Return one target artifact, land, and non-aura enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. Those are 5/5s in addition. Like, probably just want to take the Thinking Cap here. The second pack has not been nearly as good as pack 1 was. There's an Escape Tunnel, a Forum Familiar. There's a Clan Basher and a Meddler, both good. We have some value for the Familiar. Seems fine. There's a Bite Down on Crime Pick 8. It's kind of nice. I guess the Cease and Desist is probably going to be in the main decks if we're a green-white now. Don't need that Case of the Shattered Pact. My creature count's a little bit low, maybe. But I'm expecting pack 3 to be really good for us. Hedge Whisperer. I don't know about that in our deck. I feel like another Granite Witness would actually be better. That or the Fanatical Strength, but we need creatures, right? So let's take the Witness. Pick 10 Nervous Gardener, dude. Crazy. This might be Green's best common. It's either that or Tunnel Tipster. Scoundrel is potentially playable. There's the Relive the Past. Again, I don't think we're playing that, but... Agreskos is insane, so we're going to be splashing for that one for sure. We have the Double Gardener and the Topiary Panther for fixing already. What am I losing out on? There's a Bloomkin that's quite good, a Dog Walker, another Auspicious, and a Gardener, but if the green signals are of any indication, right, the Gardener might even come back around. Now we can splash a Yaris in addition to Agreskos. Or I can just take Novice Inspector. Gosh, there's a part of me that just wants to take the Inspector here. But it's probably crazy not to splash this when I'm already planning on splashing the Agris, right? This Novice Inspector is so good. And I don't think this is nearly as good as Agreskos. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Novice Inspector. Jeez. Massacre Girl. We have a Sumala Sentry here, a Hazda Vigilante. So with the Gardeners, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 disguises. That's plenty, of course. I don't even know if we're running the Scoundrel, though. Wouldn't mind picking up a Vigilante. Sentry's nice. 10 Relive the Past. Okay, this is a Glint Weaver. Good pickup. Small consideration maybe to splashing the Shock, but Glint Weaver is very good. Yikes. Maverick Thopterist. Take the V2 Ghazi Inspector here. There's the On the Job if we want to play that. I don't know how good that is in our deck, though. This might not be the best On the Job deck, but I suppose just having access to it is good. I guess I don't need this alibi. Or how many detectives do I have? No, I think we do run the thinking cap. Torch is also a card that's probably worth splashing here. Nice Phantom. Man, lots of red actually coming around here in pack 3, but no big deal. There we did. We wheeled the freaking Gardener number 3. Absolutely absurd. Okay, what can I cut here now? I guess the Forum Familiar is the most filler. Probably can cut the Alibi. This is Detective too? No, it's a Dryad. I don't know about the On the Job. It would probably be fine in this deck. I guess I could cut the Cease and Desist. How many collect evidence cards do I have? 1, 2. Like this is at its best when you also have collect evidence, right? Because it's a solid enough card on its own, but it's also an 8 mana spell in the graveyard for collect evidence. But I guess we can just sideboard that. I really don't know about this On the Job. Yeah, I want that Vigilante too. Okay, we're at 25 cards currently. Man, this deck turned out pretty good, I think. Nine detectives. Maybe the V2 Ghazi Inspector is not necessary. I actually have quite a few flyers already. Generally, I don't think you're playing that on turn 2 as a 1/3 reach, right? Maybe just cut one of the Granite Witnesses? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's my removal again? We have Torch, Move, Binding, Vindicator, Bite, and Agris. That's pretty good. This deck looks nice. God, why do I want to cut On the Job here, but that just doesn't feel right. I guess I can just cut the cap. Maybe the cap's worse than On the Job. But half my creatures are inspectors. I guess I'm okay cutting one witness. All right. We don't need any more than one mountain here. We have 3 gardeners and a panther. This deck looks really solid. All right. Deck's great. Pretty damn happy with the end result. Would be quite sad not to qualify with this, but after all, this is Magic, baby. be on the play with a 1 lander, damn it. Are you kidding? Oh my... What? Okay. Well, sometimes that's the way it's gonna be. Actually, we go like this. One land, no land. And I think this is Jean Emmanuel Depra we're playing against too. Mulligan to 4 to start our very first game. And we're playing against one of the best. Silica Stalker to the yard. Alright, well. About as good as you can hope for a mulligan to 4, that's for sure. Okay. I mean, we're not honestly doing the worst here. 3 cards left in hand for opponents. Alright, let's go grab our mountain. Granite Witness. Sure. It's good. Yeah, I mean, for a mulligan to 4, again, you really cannot ask for more than what we've done here. Might be putting me on a dog walker. Okay. That's quite good as well. It's going to give our Phantom flying. Nice. That is just a dog walker on reverse end. Alright, so he's going to need to play out 2 cards, otherwise I'm going to get a clue here. And we actually have good flying pressure. Okay, we'll sack the creature that doesn't always have flying. And we'll probably just eat that with our binding here. Do we eat that with our binding? I guess I don't. Although if he passes here... Are you freaking kidding me? It had to be that. Are you joking? Are you absolutely kidding me? If I bind that, I probably win. Now remember, those go back to my hand. Oh my god. That's so frustrating. There's no way you play around a mythic there. Not like that. Oh my god, that's tilting. We were so close on a mulligan to 4. Wow. Yeah, it's just not right to eat that creature, though. Because the 99% of the time, it doesn't matter. You save the binding for them drawing another flyer or something. Wow. Okay, well. Shake it off. I don't know if we want to bring in Pick Your Poison, because the only flyers we saw were really good, plus wouldn't be surprising if he has some enchantment removal. Tough beats. Man, tough beats. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't flood out completely this game. God, that's frustrating. Decent start here for us, of course. I think we do offer up the Gardener. I can make the move on one of those artifacts if we deem that worthwhile. I guess I'm sacking my Gardener here. I think I just let this trade happen. Oh, he's running Assemble the Players. I probably want to make your move on that. If I make the move on the Binding now, we keep it as a 3/5. But I probably need to kill the Assemble, otherwise, even if he just gets one value off of it, I'm going to lose that game. Oh, man. I was thinking about firing off the on the job there just to get a clue. Okay. Okay. That gives us a chance. If it dies, we lose. If it doesn't die, we have a chance. The old reverse Vindicator. Nice, okay. I have 8 mana. It costs 4 to do. I think we just eat the Stalker and the face down card right now. Instead of eating our Vigilante, right? It was a dog walker. Okay. Sure. Man, god damn it, dude. Yeah, this is why I almost wanted to wait and be able to get my vigilante back too, but just double face down. Jeez, okay, hellbent. Well, we've seen 10 of our lands. So he can triple activate the repeat offender. Obviously, this smells of on the job, but if he's flipping up the Basilica, the only good block that has is on my Novice Inspector. My other play here was just attack with the Investigator and assume he flips up the flyer and I get to trade my on the job for it. Yep, so he did the smart blocks. Okay, and we save the bite for lethal next turn if he doesn't top deck something. Just a brick here. If it's a land, he has to play it out because of the Investigator. If it's just a random creature, that's still good. Are you kidding me, dude? This is the most frustrating ever. Man. I still win if I find 1 point of damage if he attacks with more than... Okay. Oh, God. That is so incredibly frustrating. I just don't think there was much we could have done this game. I feel like we got extremely unlucky game one that it had to be a Vindicator that I didn't bind. And very similar here. Yep, GG's. This has Menace, right? Yep. Okay. Well. That's the way it goes sometimes. Holy smokes. Okay, we need to win 3 in a row, but our deck's really good, so I'm hoping that we are able at least to rattle that off, because, man, so frustrating. There's a very good hand. Looks like my opponent has a shock in hand. I think we'll just sack the clue here to use our mana efficiently. Ooh, missed land drop too. I am probably going to bind that so they can't start rummaging. That's just a good creature to get rid of early anyways, so... Well, if I could bite that, I would. Now, they might shock my... Oh, they have a Yaris. Okay. Well, good thing I didn't. Yeah, they're rattling off lands nicely. So they're saying they have an auctioneer under there, or whatever it's called, a gadgeteer. Let's go Inspector plus Eavesdropper. Oh, maybe it's not. It's pretty good. Hmm. I mean, I don't think I need to make a hasty play here. Let's just flip up our Gardener, go grab another green source. Play the other Gardener and probably just pass. I'm guessing we're likely to see a removal spell here, or just flip up their face down card, whatever it is, and that's fine. Yeah. And I think instead of using a clue, I will probably just use Gardener first. It's a little bit less mana efficient, but it pulls a land out of the deck, so we're a little bit less likely to continue drawing those. Okay. Well, maybe just they have like 2 shocks or something. That's also pretty good. Okay. Oh, there's the shock finally. Yep. So we're going to want to torch for 5 to play around +3/+3 on the Riftburst Hellion. I don't think double blocking here with Novice Inspector is bad. Forces them to do something. Even if it is just flip. But I'm at 22, so... Especially since we have On the Job in our deck, I don't think we're going to make that play. Post-combat red herring, you love to see it. Holding up another single red. Okay, at this point then we can just torch for 4. Sure. You can have an extra 2/2. I mean, with the fuss drawn off the clue, maybe attacking with my 2/2s into their 2/2s isn't great. But we still have a pretty nice board state here. Aggressive? Probably better not to Glintweaver, instead draw a card and hold up both Arrival and Fuss. Maybe they have like an alibi to untap that face down card or something. So we lead with the Fuss Pump. And then if they go for tricks, we have Arrival. Okay, I guess they just... What were these? Crowd Control and a Shady Informant. Alright. Yeah. Let's just run it back. Doesn't look like we need to sideboard for anything. It's not a great hand, but it's got all of our colors and a 2-drop, so we're going to keep it. Sure. I don't think I'm supposed to offer the trade, but because of what we drew. Seeing their Shady Informant, I definitely never want to block that. Might just be racing, eh? Okay. Might want to step on the brakes a little bit then. Let's go grab our second white source here. And I'm going to target the Gardener, because if they have Shock, I'd rather them kill the Gardener than my Phantom. Yep. Oh, same thing, basically. Alright, let's sit back, because Panther into Glintweaver is going to be really good. I just don't want to die before then. I'm guessing that might be an Informant. If it is, they're going to flip it and I lose both my creatures, but then they've used up their turn and I only take 2, so I think this is worth. And if it's like the Hellion, then great, they eat their turn using that, and I get to make your move on the following turn. It's a little annoying. Okay. What? Wow. Huh. That is a surprise. Actually, this is probably safer now. Face down plus hold up, make your move. They must have another Hellion or something. Or a crowd control warden. I think that might be another Hellion. Yeah. Got him. Now we're going to Glint Weave, put 2 on the Weaver and 1 on our face down. That way our face down can eat the herring if they kill my Weaver. Nice, they're not even going to feign. They're going to just pre-combat pop it. Eh. Sure. So they're going to have 3 2/2s. So if we want to, we can Vindicator for 1. Okay. Oh my god. I could die here. If they have a shock, I'm dead. Jeez Louise. Oh, I should have upkeep activated my gardener. Thinning out the deck for a land. Okay, that was almost very, very scary. Okay, 1 win. We need to get 2 more. Again, deck's incredible. Still very, very upset about that first round. Mulligan to 4 game 1. I'm going to stop harping about it. This happens. Let's just win, baby. On the play. Well, I don't think I mulligan, but it's not a great hand without having anything to do before turn 4, except for a thinking cap. But I do have very high number of 2s and 3s. That's not a bad 4. Don't think we're cycling yet. Now I will probably cycle, because that'll make our bite only cost 2. Jeez, they have the curve. Oh my god. Are you absolutely joking, dude? This is like the dream curve here. And now they solve their case? If they have another removal spell, we lose. If they don't, I might have a chance. Next turn I can actually go Vindicator plus Bite down to gain 6 if I want to face up the Vindicator. Man, what a draw from them. We've got a couple mythics, though, so... I mean, they haven't immediately made a play. Okay. I'm at 5. And yeah, I think I just play it very, very safe here. Your curves are insane, but can they beat mythics? Ay, 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 ay. I wonder if they have a make your move in their hand and they couldn't kill Agris with it. Wow, incredible draws. Let's go ahead and eat their face down. Let's go, baby. Come on. The Granite Witness, yep. Okay, Uber Red White Aggro. think versus them, we're going to cut the on the job, bring in like Inspector. Poison's not bad. Maybe cut the Thinking Cap. Could bring in a second Granite Witness. Cease and desist for a... I don't know if that life is relevant enough, but the alibi is a little bit tempting. But I think the swap we made was probably fine. Yeah, easy keep. Turn 2, 1-3 with reach is ideal here. Always blocking. Sure. Now if they attack with the Inspector, I probably don't block. Person of interest, okay. Clearly signifying I have a Gardener in hand, but... Or rather, on the battlefield, I should say. Flip up a Phantom. Okay. That's not too bad for us. We can actually get very aggressive here. Probably just bind their flyer after combat. Oh, it's a very good start for them. Okay. I lose my witness. They can solve that case. Jeez. Yeah. Wow. Okay. They are right back in it, if not even winning. I actually think we bin the Gardener. Yeah, their deck's good too. We haven't seen the bombs like I have, but we haven't drawn the bombs this game, so... Well, I don't think they have On the Job in their hand, otherwise they would have immediately attacked, right? Although notably, if I had On the Job in my deck still, we would have lethal next turn. Oh, there we go. Okay. Actually... No. I have to block two things, right? Alright, I don't die to charge here, or On the Job here, and if they have it, they have to use it, because if they don't have it, then you get to eat two creatures. And we might be able to kill... Like, this is 8 creature, or 8 power not dying on my end currently. And then Bite Down would be lethal if they just have a random blocker. If that's Bull Rack, I go to 1. Oh, no, Bull Rack kills me because of Case. Oh, maybe I should have... Okay, it wasn't. God, are you kidding? Man, what a draw, dude. Didn't matter anyways, I guess. We needed to draw like our Glint Weaver here, and then we might have had a chance. But... Alright, we're gonna go to a game 3. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, it actually doesn't look like they have much removal. Okay. Let's draw the goods. We'll be on the play this time, so that is going to help enormously. Boros aggro. I don't like this hand, but I don't think I can mulligan, right? Or my Novice Inspectors. Hey, hey, okay. Good draw. Because even though we didn't have it on turn 1, on turn 3, it's still going to be pretty good. Damn, they have the Gardener too, dude. I need to play defensive. I don't think I'm supposed to attack. They just have their inside source. You have to say, LOL, good job. Okay, so they're going to pump their Novice Inspector and probably attack for 2. we're gonna make our Inspector a 2/3 here. I'm still gonna offer the trade, but we're gonna leave back the Inspector this time. Okay, I like blocking like this. And if they want to use a trick to eat my Novice Inspector, that's great. Yep. Flyer. Alright. That's a great draw. I mean, if they have a way to kill my Investigator now, we're in really bad shape, but there's not much I can... Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna take 5 then. And hope I draw a red source next turn. God, if that's Granite Witness, we're also in such bad shape. Are you kidding me, dude? I actually messed up here. I should have played out my Inspector pre-combat. Because I would have been able to pump up my B2 Ghazi. Oopsies. So I can make the move on Granite Witness, thankfully. We know they have a trick, because they attacked into my Investigator previously, right? So we probably just have to bait it out. Man, it would have been really nice had we had the collect evidence amount to, Oh, they're just gonna go for lethal? Okay. Oh, that feels good, at least. And if they don't have a way to protect their savior here, all of a sudden, we look fantastic. Again, I have to let the chase resolve first, otherwise I can't make the move on the tracker. If they had targeted Witness, we would have been able to, because it's an artifact, but... Nervous Gardener's a great draw, Mountain's a great draw. I wonder if they have like a Helix in their hand and they're thinking about killing my Inspector now and saving their savior. They do! Wow! Okay. Ah, damn it. Glint Weaver probably our worst draw, right? Because it's 2 turns away at the earliest from being castable. Okay, I don't mind seeing a Clue Sack to start. Nice, nice, nice. That means they do not get to attack this turn. This forces a block of some type. Next turn we have Glint Weaver. So as long as I don't die this turn, we should be okay. This is life gain based on toughness, right? What I'm going to have to do is most likely put 1/1 counters on all of my 3-power creatures here. Thereby putting... Well, I guess they have Sanguine Savior, so that messes up the math. I was going to say, because then any 2 creatures are lethal. Oof! Okay. And we battle back. 2-1 now. Again, deck is fantastic. I'm going to keep saying that because it makes me feel better about ourselves, but yeah. If we can win the last round, then we will get to play 1 more draft and potentially win some monies. So, let's go. Deck's great, Magic's great. Did not win the die roll. Unfortunate. Clearly that's a great hand. It doesn't have cheap interaction versus them, but... Turn 2 Sentry, turn 3 Witness. I don't actually have second white source to... Man... Second white source to flip the Witness, though. Ah! At least it's not a mountain. Although green-white's very good, straight up. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm probably just gonna run out my Vindicator face down next turn. Sure. Jeez. I mean, the Sumala Sentry is going to pop off. Thing I'm worried about is them going creature, 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 and then on the job. So hopefully they go one more turn without pushing through here. Wow. So there is one creature we don't want to see, and that's the Green Belt Radical or whatever it's called. Flip it and pump all your creatures. But I don't think we're looking too bad, since we have a Vindicator available. Crowd Control Warden. All right, let's go ahead and do this for 2. That's more than enough. Well, I'd say that was a pretty disgusting swing, huh? So we pumped our Gardener there to a 5-3 because now they don't have any good double blocks on it. I could only target the Phantom since the rest of their creatures have the Ward 2. We tapped the Inspector because it would be an annoying chump. They have to make some really, really unfortunate blocks if, yeah. This is what I'm saying. This is why we pumped the Gardener. So they casually take 13. We gain 5 back. We traded for Crowd Control. An Essence of Antiquity. That would have been a nice one for them. We're going to Torch here for 4. And that way, if it's the 6-7, it still dies. I'm going to get a clue as well. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, well, they go to 2, I go to 29. They have to chump with their last creature. Alright, got the first game. Green, white. They do have a lot of big creatures. I don't have another make your move, otherwise I would bring it in. Death Touch actually doesn't seem bad here, but the flip-up costs being 6 is kind of expensive. We saw 0 removal from them, except for the Vengeful Creeper. So if they are a low removal deck, I actually kind of like bringing Alibi in over the Thinking Cap. And maybe even bringing in another Granite Witness is okay. Like, cut on the job on the draw for the Witness number 2. Which I guess makes it a little bit awkward for me to cut the cap, but green-white sometimes... I mean, they do have a lot of reach creatures, and they're playing white, so flyers are a thing, but I think a lot of times it's good. Also, the Granite Witness tempoing by tapping down. Here we go again. Okay, obviously we're gonna have to mulligan that hand. That one's a good 6, but it's not great. It is getting better. A little bit better with that draw. I'm gonna go Sentry now since they played out their own Phantom. Because if I play my Phantom and they just have any creature that can trigger theirs, you start taking damage, you know? If they want to use a trick, so be it. Auspicious, fine. Leg up, fine, yep. You know, a lot of the times you don't run out your best creature, your face down creature first, and so they might not think that this one of mine is super relevant. Again, I'm happy to trade. We missed a land drop, so I want to do this main phase. Okay, trading is okay by me. It's probably a good sign for us. Sure. Wow. All of them face down is unfortunate. I guess I'll just pass and plan on activating Aurelia's for 1. That was super bad. Ugh. Oh, are you joking? Oh, that's the swing. That's gonna kill us. Go to 4. Son of a gun, man. All of those having ward is so gross for us. Alright, I guess maybe I do bring Pick Your Poison in, because they have multiple enchantment removal spells. I could get greedy and try to double block one of the 2/2s, and just hope that the one that's left unblocked isn't anything that can kill me. Okay. Did trade with one of them. odd play. Okay, it looks like we're gonna probably get a game 3 here. Yeah, we don't have outs at this point. What was that last one? Defenestrated Phantom. Pick your poison in. And I guess the alibi is pretty solid versus them then. Actually, cease and desist to destroy all artifacts and enchantments isn't the craziest. And it's always just cycles for 2 mana. I think I might cut the Eavesdropper and the Witness. Could also cut Fuss, I think would be okay. Alright, final game. Pretty decent looking, I guess. Man, why? God damn it. It's so annoying. Always turn 1 Inspector. That Phantom would have been nice last turn. Jeez Louise, dude. Hey, okay. We are still in it to win it, baby. Well... I'm gonna double block that Ferrex. The nice thing is if they use enchantment removal here, when I pick your poison, it's gonna kill the 2/2. They have the Buried in the Garden, it looks like. Yep. Just pick your poison looking clutch. So I'm gonna take 2 damage this turn. No big deal. Sure, bounce off for free. Nice. That's immediately gonna kill their 2/2 now. Good. Do I actually have to kill the inside source here? I think I'm supposed to kill this. Okay, it's a good bind target. We know they have a Vengeful Creeper in their deck. If one of those is Vengeful Creeper, we're gonna lose. Man, are you kidding? God. Can they draw some lands, please? Well, they're unlikely to protect both of them, right? Okay. Frustrating is a freaking understatement. What can I draw? Make your move. Glint Weaver. Yeah, I think I'll just take 11 here. Can you stop? Man. Oh, good lord. You know what? That was maybe what we needed. Stop! Can you... Oh my god. I need to draw Glint Weaver next turn. And I can't suspect their Crowd Warden here, otherwise I have to double block it. So what I need to do is target their face down creature. Jump the crowd control, block the Agris to the Eavesdropper. That's insane. Wait, is that even that bad? I got a 3? What is this? If it's suspected, it's no longer suspected. It can't become suspected. Yeah, I can still win with a top deck. I think it needs to be the Glint Weaver or something. Oh my god. We're gonna die exactly. No, wait, I can't even kill either of those, can I? I can pump my creature up to a 6. Ugh. That might have been the most frustrating Arena Open I've ever played. Took 7 tries day 1. Our deck is absolutely incredible. Round 1 was just super unlucky, and then, yeah. Okay, well, that's Magic, baby. It is not always meant to be. I think this deck was absolutely absurd. And sometimes you don't get there, so... God, man, that feels bad. But that's real. That's Magic, and all we can do is pick up our stuff and, move on. So, as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you back next time for some more. Bye-bye.